Yo, 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 what's up, YouTube? This is your boy Jay from Keeping It Real, your arbiter of gaming news and commentary. Tell you what it is and what it ain't. Hit you off with that real deal gaming news. What's going on, everybody? I would appreciate if you would like, share, and subscribe if you dig my content. So, first of all, I just want to thank everybody for checking out my video today. You know, I gotta keep those videos going, keep that conflict flowing. So now this video is gonna be on Hiro Kojima. When it comes to Death Stranding. Now, you guys know Death Stranding is one of those really anticipated games. Well, I guess from the trailers, it looks like it's going to be really interesting. I mean, it is from, the guy that made the Metal Gear Solid series, so we know it should be good. And he definitely has something to prove. Because he's independent now. So, the announcement via Twitter was that, Death Stranding was not going to be shown at Sony's E3. And, I thought this was going to be one of the games. I mean, this game has been in development for a while now. And all we really we haven't seen any gameplay. So I thought they were going to at least show gameplay. But for them not to come out with at least a trailer of any gameplay tells you what I've been saying a long time, and that is Sony announces their games way too early. I mean, these games honestly are announced 3 to 4 years out, and I wanted to talk about why Death Stranding is kind of like a precursor of the future when it comes to Sony, and what they really need to stop doing. Because I understand the strategy. It's great, but when you have things like this, a game that I'm sure a lot of people was expecting to see at least a gameplay trailer, and then it's just not and void. They're not even going to show it at all, and they state that they're working hard on development. It rings true as what I was saying is that more than half of what Sony's going to show, you're not going to see those games until most likely the PS4, the PS5. And I think that's really a shame, because can you imagine how many people brought a PS4 under the expectation that all these games that Sony keep announcing is going to actually come out where they could actually play? And I feel like it's the same trick that Nintendo did most people brought a Wii because they thought the next Zelda was going to come out, and they waited. Wii U had a Wii U, waited, year after year, no Zelda. Then when the Switch comes out, oh, look at that, here comes the new Zelda. Right when the Wii U they're not gonna make them no more. And I feel like that's just the same dirty trick Sony plays, man, when it comes with these games. And I think it's really a terrible practice, because if you think about it, a lot of these people are getting these consoles with the promise of these games that are the perception that they're going to be coming out sometime soon. Or, and they get these consoles and they wait and they wait and they wait. This is the reason why one of their biggest slogans is waiting for greatness, because you're always sitting there waiting and waiting and waiting. And greatness doesn't ever seem to come. And I think Death Stranding is a good example of that, where honestly, I really believe Death Stranding won't be a game, and you won't see that game until PS4, PS5. And that's really a shame, because there's a lot of Sony gamers that PS4 gamers that would have loved to see Death Stranding, at least early next year, or was maybe expected. Maybe they're going to see it, and I just don't see that most likely happening. Not only for that, they'll be lucky if they get God of War anytime this year, because most likely it'll be delayed over and over again, just like Uncharted was. And this is where I think the problem lies when it comes to a lot of these games, that Sony likes to announce and have people be excited for. You can't really even know, are they even going to come out on the console that you currently have? And honestly, this has been a reason why I've skipped on getting a PS4, because I felt like, when these games actually release, then I'll go ahead and get it. And because I just don't feel like getting a console, letting it sit, and then sit there and wait for the big time games that I'm actually getting a console for to play them. And I think that's where the real shame is. Now, obviously, recently, earlier in this year, that Sony's been doing a good job of getting out some of their exclusives that were delayed from last year, and that's a good thing. But honestly, a lot of the big time hitters, the big AAA mainstream games that we really want, we're still waiting on those games. We're still waiting on The Last of Us 2, still waiting on God of War. Games like that, they're missing in action. And I think this is a precursor to what we're going to be seeing in E3 from Sony. A lot of promise of games in the future that most likely won't even be coming out until the PS5. And I think that's really a shame. I hope that doesn't happen that way. I hope they can at least, especially with the Scorpio's pressure, try to get these games out sooner, but make sure that they're quality. And I hope it pushes Sony to up their game on getting their. All right, man, that's my video for today. Until next time, I'm gone.